Greetings, YouTube. Happy Sunday, and welcome to the final day, unfortunately, of the special Daily Cavalier $4.99 American, unless, of course, you're in India, Brazil, Canada, Australia, etc., of a country that the foreign exchange rate just kabams you every day anyway, because, of course, it's more than what us Americans are paying. But I'm all about good deals. I'm all about pro player deals. I like encouraging people to save and spend their hard-earned money on deals that are going to get them further in the game and deals that are not dependent on gambling, because this is Marvel Casino of Champions after all, when you spin crystals and you play the slot machine of the RNG. So typically on these special weeks, Sunday is the best deal of the week. And even though the week's already had amazing deals, including somebody who just recently sent me, Mr. Duke, I'll be commentating. He bought one of these crystals every day this week and then chose to open them all up in one video and kind of show what the week looked like of data for him, which is awesome. So I'm excited to post that. But let's break down, for those of you who are Cavalier and you see this like me, without doing anything, without buying the Grandmaster first, you see it for $4.99. 2,000 Tier 5 Basic Callus Fragments, a regular Cavalier crystal, 5 signature stones that are generics, and 250 6-star Hero Crystal Shards. Now, there might be some people who are like, well, this sucks because it's the regular Cavalier crystal, and the others are the featured, because this is the 1% drop rate of the 6-star, for example. The other was a 1.5%, 17.5% drop rate for a 5-star. This is 11. But don't even think about this for the Cavalier crystal. Just ignore that. That's a bonus. That's the fortune cookie with the check at the end of the Chinese restaurant meal. What you need to think about for this $5 is to start just the Tier 5 Basic Callus Fragments. Why? Because we recently, in the last 48 hours, just saw technically the best deal we have seen, even though it was still very, very expensive, for Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Fragments. We saw for $49.99 USD, 11,250, or 1/4 of a Tier 5 Basic Catalyst for that price. But if you're going to do the math and you multiply this times 10, this is the equivalent of 20,000 Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Fragments for $50, or 40,000 for the Odin for $100, which is almost the 45,000 Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Fragment number that it would take to form one fully formed, which would finally bring the price tag down to take a 5-star up to rank 5 to $200 instead of $1,000 or $2,000, depending on the deals that we've seen in the past, because it was that bad. Keep in mind, it used to be 4,500 Tier 5 Basic Callus Fragments for an Odin. That was what it was first. So it was $1,000 for one, or $2,000 for two, which is what you need to take a 5-star to rank 5, or $3,000 to take a 6-star to rank 2, which is insane, and yet that is literally what they asked for when that first came out, before Alliance War Seasons crystals were changed, before you could get Tier 5 Basic Catalyst and say the fragments with the Glory Store or Event Quest side opportunities, just the way the game has evolved now. So besides that, you get the Cavalier Crystal, that's a bonus. The 5 signature stones are a bonus, and then you get more than twice as many 6-star Hero Crystal Shards, because you normally get 100 from the $5, and that ain't bad. 250, it's a small price to pay. Again, that's the equivalent of if you were to do 2,500 6-star shards for $50, and that would be one of the better deals we've seen for 6-star shards, though I am saying again, it's still very expensive, especially because most 6-stars are trash, or at least middle-tier champs that you're still never going to take to rank 2. They're going to be champs like Iron Fist, where, okay, Iron Fist is kind of cool, but I would never take them to rank 2 until a rework. So the Cavalier Crystal is just a bonus. Today, it's all about the Tier 5 Basic Callus Fragments and the 6-star shards for $5. And the best part is that those are guaranteed. There's no gamble. There's no RNG with them. You just get them. The crystal is a gamble, but that's okay. Keep in mind, the 6 stones, this used to be the equivalent of doing 5 full paths of Labyrinth of Legends, because you would get 1 generic 5-star signature stone per path. Now, I realize that the game has evolved, and thankfully we get these 6 stones pretty often every month in the contest, but it's still worth noting that for $5, you get 5 of them. I'm a huge fan of today's offer, even if you get a 3-star from the Cavalier Crystal, which most likely you will. It's a ceiling of A+ if you get a 5 or 6-star, and a floor of still, I'd say, a B+. Either way, it's the best guaranteed deal for items not containing the actual Cavalier Crystal of the week. I highly recommend, if you've got the $5, that you think about investing in this offer. It is a pro player offer that will be gone very soon, and we don't know when they're coming back, if ever, and so you've got to take advantage of it while you can. Kabam, this is the kind of offer that I hope you continue to bring back in the contest. You make money off of it, and the player gets good value. It's a win-win for everybody. You are a for-profit company, after all. You should want to make money, but not when you're charging, I don't know, $50 for half of a 5-star, or for 20% chance at a 5-star. You know, none of those trash, epically dumpster fire level deals. This is what really the player needs. All right, YouTube, have a great day and rest of your weekend. And no matter what you're doing, thanks for clicking on this video and supporting my Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel.